You gave your entire net worth to your homies.
Happy birthday, bro.
But you know, that's
here's everything.
Here's everything I have.
Listen, that
Off-white jeans. I feel brand new, throwing some of Queens. I just lead by example. Gold medals on my neck, Kurt Angle. I'm a big boss, really nothing I can't handle.
Support for the B Team podcast today is brought to you by Manscaped, who's the best in the business for your balls,
Number
man.
one,
Your
number
balls.
one.
Get them.
mine are, yeah,
Manscaped.
because of Manscaped.
Squeaky clean.
Hey,
Yes.
the performance package is the ultimate men's hygiene bundle. Over 7 million men worldwide trust Manscaped.
Oh my gosh.
And we have a deal for you. 20% off with code BTEAM at manscaped.com. If my math is correct, Manscaped's helped about 14 million balls. That's a lot of balls.
That's 2 balls per person.
That's a lot of balls, Robert. That's a lot of balls.
And 2 of those are mine. I will say I use them.
It's too much information, Robert.
My my balls are clean, man. Go get it. Go get it. It'll help you out. I know you got some stuff to do over this weekend, so go help yourself out. You know what I mean?
Manscaped.
And if you got a beard like these 2 gentlemen over here, go get you a little beard hedger. You know what I mean? If you got nose hairs like him, go get you a little weed whacker. And stop playing. Stop playing with your hygiene, y'all. B-Team at manscaped.com. Get you 20% off and free shipping. Back to the pod.
Do I really got nose hairs like that?
The boys are back.
Mendem.
Yeah.
Back and we're better. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the B Team podcast. What are we? This is episode 6?
Honestly, I don't know how many fucking episodes we did.
No,
at this
I think
point.
this is 6.
Is it 6?
Episode 6.
Is it
6,
six?
6,
This is
6.
6. Yeah. There we go.
As a Drake reference, not like 3 6s on some devil shit.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Anyway, there's been so much that's happened since we first got our mics and started talking shit on here, and we're just so happy that you guys are still somehow listening to us. We got a super exciting agenda planned for today. No guests, but I mean, we don't really need any guests because we got the OG squad here. It's Boozy right here.
Yes, sir. It's your boy
reporting
Rob.
for duty.
It's that boy Rob.
It's that boy Rob.
Rob Dalla?
Once again.
Rob Dalla?
Yes, sir. In the flesh.
Blessed to be here with you. It's Ron Burgundy. You just call me Ronick, though.
Yeah, call him Ronick. I mean,
Call me Ronick. It is my name.
yeah. You guys will probably find out who we are sooner or later. Like, we've been dropping tidbits, so it's
One
fine.
way or another.
Yeah.
One way or another.
So
Well,
what's
shit.
up?
Nothing much, man. Just had a little bender of a weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. My brain was completely fried the last few days.
Yeah.
I actually went to maybe the whitest place in America.
Where? Santa Barbara.
You guys have heard of Nashville, right?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville,
Yeah, that's
Tennessee.
Right. You did just
Yeah.
go. You just had a little
I think
shindig out
I think
there.
I was the only colored person in the entire city.
It
Actually,
feels.
there was like 5.
It feels crazy.
Like
It
5
feels
other
crazy,
ones.
huh?
Oh, I mean, like it's something that I was
no, like identifying as a colored person.
Yeah, and like, like knowing what it feels like to be the only one of you.
We let it slide.
Anyway, continue.
Well, I mean, I remember like the last night we were there. I was on like my last leg. Brain was entirely cooked. And we went out like one last night, and like half of us didn't make it out. And the ones that did, we just got like, we were just having a blast, right?
What are you out there for again? Bachelor party, right?
Yeah, I was out there for a bachelor party for one of my my college roommates.
Okay, sick.
So that was good, just seeing everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember being in this bar, and every single other colored person in there, I would just like drunkenly go up to be like, "My boy."
That's so
And there
much
might have
love.
been, I did that like 3 times, maybe.
Like just
And that was-
random person of color.
And that
You're
was
like
every
yeah.
single colored person in the bar.
So just 3, including yourself, so 4.
Yeah. So
That's crazy, man.
it was fun though. I mean, Nashville is a blast. I don't know if I would go back, but
You see any crazy shit out there?
I mean, not so much crazy shit, but like pretty much every country singer has like their own bar out there, which is pretty cool. I don't know any of those songs.
They got a Lil Nas
they're
X
playing.
bar out there yet?
Not yet. I don't think. Yeah. Anyways. No, there was like a Jason Aldean bar. If you heard of him, it's like Miranda Lambert. Is that a singer?
Yeah,
She had a really cool bar.
She had that one iCarly.
Is that her?
That's her, right? Oh, that's Miranda Cosgrove.
That's crazy.
I was about to say,
honestly,
like,
bro.
wow.
I was about to start singing the theme song too.
No, never mind. That was
Yeah.
I should have known better.
Yeah, but I mean, like for a city of all like white people, it was pretty insane that in this bathroom I was in, every toilet was black, and it really got me thinking, like, what's the point of those? Like, is it more so for like aesthetic, or like motherfuckers ain't trying to clean that shit? You know what I mean?
I mean, I have my own theory on it.
What do you mean by black toilet?
Yeah,
No,
like there was a sign.
They're colored. The toilets.
Yo,
themselves.
they're segregating out in
No,
Nashville
no,
still?
the toilets.
The toilets are colored.
The toilets are colored black.
For
They're
everybody.
made by black.
For-
They're made by black material, but
For-
everybody
For
can use
everybody
them.
to use.
Anyone can
Yeah,
use.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
It's
they're not colored toilets.
No.
There's not a
No.
sign that says colored toilets.
No, it
No.
wasn't. No, everybody used
Thought
the
we
same
were past
toilets.
this, man.
Yeah.
Everybody used the same toilets.
Yeah, were some easier
That's
to get
progress.
to?
That's progress.
Were some easier to get to than others?
These were downstairs.
They had there were white toilets upstairs.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I mean, I didn't see any of them.
it's
Maybe they didn't let me in those.
all my boys did go to the bathroom in a much more prompt fashion than me.
It's like, yeah, I noticed all my homies that I was with was using a different fucking bathroom.
They're all white dudes. They're all white dudes.
The South is crazy though.
The South is so different than like any other like big major city. Like everything's so far apart. All the house sizes are like way bigger. The lots are bigger. People keep to themselves. I mean, people are nice. Like, yeah. I mean, people are nice. They have that Southern hospitality. You know what
I
I
heard
mean?
Nashville's dope, like overall though.
Yeah, it's expensive too.
I haven't heard that from
Yeah.
like someone that's not white, but
Like expensive.
but I also haven't like I
No,
don't know
like-
that many people that aren't white that are just out there in
Yeah,
Nashville
no,
like
it's
that.
expensive.
I heard
like,
it's just a dope city.
it's pretty much the same price as like San Francisco and New York. Like
What?
we were drinking Coors Light like all weekend, and those were like $8 or $9 at the bar, and like shot.
That's not it. Or you got $3 beers out here in San Francisco.
That's what I'm saying. $8 or $9 for like a bottle, like a glass bottle of like Coors Light straight out the box. I'm like, damn. Like
That's crazy.
I thought it was supposed to be like 3 or 4 in the Midwest. Like I heard,
Yeah.
It's 3 or 4 here.
I heard like stories of like dollar beers in the Midwest, and I thought we were about to be blessed, but
I feel like Nashville's kind of like popped off lately though too. Though.
yeah, people are calling it like Nash Vegas.
What? Really?
Out there,
It's
yeah.
kind of hard.
They were calling it Nash Vegas out there.
Yeah, just because of how expensive it was, and it's like, oh,
But it's
these are
nothing like Vegas,
Oh, it's
though, I'm
nothing
sure.
like Vegas.
Sure,
it's
it's
like
nothing
old
like
town
Vegas.
saloons.
Yeah,
Not like Arizona Old Town, like a legitimate old town.
like literally,
It
like
literally
Arizona
looks
Old
like
Town's
an old-ass
Arizona
street.
Old Town's like mini.
Every block had like a leather shoe store, like boot store.
really, like a cobbler. on
Yeah,
each-
straight
each
up, like
corner.
for
Cobbity
cowboy boots
Did you
and
come
shit.
back with some cowboy drip or what?
You
No,
should have.
I-
That would have
damn,
been
I
If you
sh-
pulled
I
that back,
should've.
if you pulled that back on our first time seeing you, you had like a fucking belt buckle and a hat.
Oh, I should have hopped on this pod. Like, howdy, y'all.
Nah, I'm really grateful you didn't. I'm a little upset you just
Howdy,
said
y'all.
that.
Y'all seen them colored toilets?
what y'all think about them colored toilets, huh?
Nah, yeah, no, it's mad. It's way more chill that you didn't do that. I'm having a much better time.
I still want to check out Nashville because I've heard about it a bunch.
We should go together.
I'd be down. That would.
You
be,
should show us the ropes now. You
That
should.
would, we'd
I
be
mean,
on
it's maybe worth going like once, but I wouldn't.
First B team meet and
I-
greet,
I-
Nashville,
down.
Tennessee.
I-
Do we have a demographic in Nashville? No
Nah,
way.
We
probably
might,
not.
way.
honestly.
We'll run. Then we'll
I
crunch
saw
some
like the
numbers.
heat map of like where our listeners at. It's kind of like all over the place. So we might,
Really?
might have like one or
We're
two
not
people
dropping
listening
y'all's
from
pins,
there.
though.
That'd be cool. On a serious note, I would be down to check out Nashville.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, that could be cool. So, Bachelor.
Bachelor party.
Yeah, it
you
was a
went for
bachelor party. But Nashville is actually like the bachelorette capital of the world, or capital of
world?
the country. And apparently,
Not Vegas or like Cabo?
No.
Or
I guess
Miami?
Cabo's not the country.
Vegas is more so
Miami.
the
yeah.
bachelor capital, and then Nashville gets a fuck ton of bachelorette parties.
Really?
I don't know
What do you
why.
think? What do you think's more popping for Nashville? I guess. What do you guys think's more popping overall? A bachelor party or a bachelorette party?
I definitely think bachelorette parties because
100%.
girls get everything for free, so like they can just like go way crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like the bachelorette groups are like can be more tame. You know what I mean? Like it's not necessarily like a bunch of girls trying to wild out because it's like this girl's getting married, very much like married and trying to celebrate that. So she's gonna invite other girls that are in like kind of the same boat,
nah,
right?
I don't know,
about all
man. I
that.
feel like it's more
Yeah.
so. It's like they're there. It's like shit. We got to show our girl one last good time.
Oh hell no.
It's a devastating concept.
I'm sure that happens.
What do you mean by one last good time?
Because like guy shit, like if you think like bachelor parties can get pretty wild, but at the end of the day, like in all likelihood, the dudes could maybe have worse intentions, like for the groom to be or like whatever it may be. But guys we're also just way dumber, and what's gonna likely happen is we're all just gonna end up blacked out, kicked out from a club,
Yeah.
and just not getting. Whereas in like a girl is like you're starting your night already in VIP behind the DJ booth.
Yeah.
So it's like
On a yacht.
in Paris.
Or in the case of Nashville, on like the
On
back
the moon.
on the back of like a party tank. That was
Those are probably
crazy.
rowdy
The fuck
too.
is a party tank?
No, it's like a literal like huge. They were like riding around downtown, middle of the day, like these huge like military trucks with like huge truck beds, and like girls are just partying in the back.
That's hard though.
yeah, that's crazy, man.
Like I'm good, but that's fucking hard.
I think like
Bachelorette parties, I feel like has to be
I
no
think so.
brainer, just like more popping.
Well,
And
that's what I think though. Like, I'm not like when I think about bachelorette parties. Obviously, I've never been to one, but I don't think of places like Nashville. I think of places like Vegas. I think of places
Miami.
like Miami.
Miami.
I know we're not talking about outside of the country, but I'm thinking about places like Cabo.
Mhm.
Even
Cabo's a big
Tulum.
one.
Like, yeah,
Cabo's a big one.
all those places. I feel like if you're a girl, like you go with a group of girlfriends and you guys are celebrating a bachelorette trip, you guys are probably gonna have one of the best times of your life.
yeah,
Like,
you're gonna hate your life Monday.
yeah, you're gonna hate your life when you get
Hate
back.
Your life Monday.
Yeah, you're gonna hate it when you get back, but like some shit's probably popping off, and you know it is what it is, I guess.
Mhm.
Well, shit. Rate the bachelor party experience you just were at.
I mean, it was a bunch of my friends that I hadn't. Some of them I haven't seen in like
All
2
the college
years. So
homies,
like,
yeah.
all the college homies. So like, it was a 10 out of 10 just for like the fun of it. It could have been fucking anywhere, and it would have been like a 10 out of 10, right?
Yeah.
I saw some shit
Um,
on your story that I have to bring up, and it brings me to a larger concept.
What is it?
I saw your boy. He is a white man hitting quite possibly one of the most repulsive gritties I've ever seen in my life.
Like the Mike Gesicki?
The Mike Gesicki, yeah.
Are you talking about the dude
The giddy up.
hitting the penguin, or the one
The
whose
giddy,
leg
the Mike Gesicki
the
giddy
leg
up,
is-
not even the gritty.
Yeah.
whose leg was lagging, or
Yeah,
or,
leg lagging. No, the other one was your
or
boy
the
just happy
penguin.
feet. Yeah,
The
that was
penguin.
penguin. No,
Shout
but
out
I'm just talking
OB.
about in general. Like, if you're not rhythmically gifted and you're hitting the gritty requires like a little bit of like, you got to kind of get a little 1-2 in there.
All you got to be able to do is move your arms, bro. Like, hop
It's
on
all
one
about the
foot.
little foot
So
shuffle.
you gotta hop on the foot and like
Hey, let
move
the-
your arms. Peekaboo real quick.
Yeah, peekaboo real quick.
Yeah, do that,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like do the little whop whop, but like it's not that crazy. You
If
gotta
you're-
be just kind of coordinated.
if you're hitting it with some confidence, doesn't matter how coordinated you are. You know what I mean? Like,
That's with anything though.
yeah, that's with anything. Hey, let the white people
Sex.
gritty.
Sex.
Let the white boys gritty, man.
That's with anything, man.
Sex.
Yeah, let them white boys gritty, man. They be seeing it on the internet. They want to try it too.
Who do you think hits the meanest gritty out of us three?
It's honestly,
I
Rob
think
could
I might,
dance.
like y'all
I think
are
I might have y'all on
I
this
feel like
one.
y'all are
I
sleeping
haven't
on me.
I haven't really.
I'm not gonna
I feel like
stand
I
up and
haven't-
gritty right now, but like I've been practicing. My brothers can gritty pretty nicely too.
Yeah.
Well, they're
I mean,
like of like the
gritty
TikTok
age,
generation.
yeah.
Gritty-
Gritty
age.
Exactly.
Grittying age.
What? That's. I think that's the larger question.
Yeah,
And
my little
what's the
brother just
cutoff-
hit. My little brother just hit his gritty age, bro. Like,
What's the cutoff age to where like, you know how like when you're 26 you get kicked off your parents' insurance?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what's the age where it's like you are like legally banned from attempting to hit a gritty or whatever the next dance may be?
At 27, when you fuck up your knee and you can't get it taken care of because you're no longer on your parents' insurance.
That's true.
Hey, you're 27. What the fuck?
I know, but then you get those like, remember like back like a few years ago we were like, oh, we ain't gonna hop on TikTok. Like,
And now here we
it's
are.
all a bunch of kids. But then like the 27, 28-year-olds and the 30-plus-year-olds that hopped on TikTok doing gritties and fucking
You can be
the 2C
I
slide.
think the platforms
Now they're
do-
popping.
I think
Yeah.
the platform's normalized. I think like when I see kids hitting the like, what you know about love, fucking hitting the little 1-2,
Well, what's
and
the
then
new-
hit them folks.
That shit's
Nah.
hard though.
Well,
The
what-
kids
I'm not
are
gonna lie,
going
I've tried
crazy.
it. But then I looked at myself and I was like, damn,
What's the
This
new one
shit's
now?
ass.
The most recent one. It's probably like the Lil Uzi.
Oh,
Just Wanna
the little
Rock?
body rock one.
The Just
Where
Wanna
you're
Rock?
really
That
Just
was-
Wanna Rock.
Where
that
you're
one
really
looks
just
super-
slapping the shit out of your hips.
That shit looks super difficult.
It
bro.
looks hella hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know
that
how.
looks
Dude,
hella
I don't know.
hard.
I don't know how
He be
you.
hitting that
I don't know
thing.
how you learned that.
Yo,
one.
speaking of
Yo.
old school dances, I saw this on Twitter. Do you remember like the jerking age? Like,
Oh yeah.
like
We
like
was.
the Rangers.
Yeah.
Like all those dudes that were
Hey,
jerking.
man, we were in middle school jerking.
Bro,
Yeah,
I
nah.
was man.
Yeah, no. When you were with your homies and y'all were just having a
That was-
jerk off.
Yeah.
we were
What?
hitting.
Yeah.
We was hitting. We was hitting that. Yeah, we was hitting that pin drop.
That went over.
What the fuck?
Nah, you was.
Yeah.
I was trying to move on.
That was when like jerking in a circle was
Yeah, you never-
acceptable. Like, like, that was when you could really jerk in a circle with your homies, and that shit
And
was
then
completely
one
normal.
person just in the middle, just
Yeah.
jerking in front of everyone and just busting it down.
Yeah, last person to jerk.
Yeah. No, there were some moves. I was
New
on
boys.
YouTube.
New boys.
I was
look
on
at that.
YouTube. Like I was studying. Like I remember studying like the Rangers. Studying all their moves.
Studying like it was film.
Yeah, I was,
We
bro.
was watching film.
Uzi was
bro.
in the lab.
I was in the lab. Like
Damn, how they do that?
I was in the lab.
New
Sometimes
boys were your role models, huh?
No, not even the new boys. Like they came up with like the song, which was all right. That kind of got jerking mainstream.
No, but it was them P Rangers.
Them P Rangers with
Yeah.
like Julian.
Julian. What was it?
Wow.
What was the other dude's name? What's the other dude's
can't
name?
remember the-
the other dude was hella
Langston?
clean. Yeah, Langston was hella clean.
Yeah, Langston
I remember,
Stupid high school.
Spotlight.
Spotlight. Yeah, they were understand,
Bro,
man.
we used to watch that shit. Me and Rob used to watch stupid ass shit like that in high school, but like predominantly like Asian fucking like bubble of where we grew up.
Yeah.
And so me and Rob and like a couple of our homies were weak as fuck laughing at how clean it is. And other homies would come by and be like, so immature.
We had a
I'd be like,
we had a
"Yeah,
jerking
fuck."
crew in middle school. It was just me and like my other homie Jordan Martin. Shout out Jordan Martin, and we had like a
I
jerking
was just
crew.
jerking.
Bro, I even had the shoes, the Velados.
Lotto.
Yeah, bottom of finish line.
She walked the
Finish line,
runway.
yes. Yeah, I copped them, the all black with like the white like sole.
What was a harder dance though?
The what?
Jerk. We got to stop saying jerking, by the way. The
Yeah.
jokes that we got to stop. But
Yeah,
the jerk and the cat daddy.
the jerk for sure.
The
Because there were so
jerk.
many
The jerk.
Because
variations.
the jerk you can still hit today.
You could turn the cat daddy into a jerk though.
Yeah.
Where you could hit the cat daddy in the midst of a
And the
jerk.
Call me
jerk, yeah, 'cause
SpongeBob.
yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
because the
Stacking
cat
Krabby
daddy
Patties.
was more of like a clip, and then the
Yeah.
jerk was like
Bitch,
more
I
of
go
a
to
long,
work.
more. It was like a long
the
form.
Cat
SpongeBob was
daddy.
hard.
Those jerking
That is
video.
the cat daddy.
No, it's not.
No, the
Cat daddy.
SpongeBob is the jerk.
Yeah,
The
But
SpongeBob
it's
is
very-
a,
it's
the
side to
sponge.
side.
The,
Side to side.
SpongeBob is like the jerk variation.
Yeah, it's the side to side.
Yeah,
It's the side to
I'm
side.
ready.
Yeah, it's the
I'm
side to side. That was harder than the regular
Yeah,
jerk.
that was
I'm
that
ready
was,
was
that was
It's
tough.
like
That was
cat
tough.
daddy, jerk, and then actually
No, jerking first.
Yeah, jerking,
Yeah,
cat
jerk.
daddy, and then SpongeBob. I think
Wait,
I'm
no,
doing-
SpongeBob is part of jerk. What
But
are
I'm
you
saying
talking
like in level of difficulty.
about? Oh, well, cat daddy's easy, bro. Anybody can cat daddy.
Yeah,
It's just the wheelchair, right?
It's just a wheelchair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Cat daddy.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Those songs, like middle school dances and shit, used to go so
Oh my
crazy.
God.
You know what song? Like I'll get like visibly angry if it
Yeah.
comes on. It's like right foot, let's go.
Oh,
Left foot,
left
let's
foot,
go.
up. Bop, bop.
Yeah, no.
We used to hit that at the roller rink.
Bro,
I couldn't do that shit though.
Everyone
The
in my
line-
middle school,
the
like no
line
matter what you
dancing
were doing,
songs.
yeah, no matter what you were doing, but for whatever reason in that moment, you was like, yeah, I'm about to follow instructions right now. Yeah, everyone's pulling up to the dance floor. Yeah, bro, 'cause that's
Yeah.
really what it is.
I'm not
It's
gonna
like,
lie, I still
this
can't
dude
hit
with the
that dance.
deepest voice in the world is like,
Yeah,
what's the
yeah.
fucking what? Remix, let's go.
It's like
Some shit like
free, reverse.
Yeah.
Reverse. I can't.
motherfuckers are just
yeah.
spitting, hitting 180s, jumping up and down in place.
Bro, that shit was wild. It's actually funny you brought up middle school. Because I have to say this because like now it's on my mind.
Yeah.
Middle school dances. Do you remember the first time you ever like danced like
Slow dance.
like your first slow dance at middle school?
Did you have hands on the hips?
Yes,
Or
absolutely.
did you? So,
Where else would they be? Or like on?
The hug.
Oh,
It's
okay,
the
yeah,
hug. The hug. The
Yeah,
oh,
it's
they
like-
like made you stand.
Yeah,
Yes.
arms distant.
Yeah.
That's what
it's what is it? It's the safe
my
space
first
for
slow
Jesus.
dance. My first slow dance for bro, but middle school, like I'm already an Indian man, and then I had braces and fucking glasses. I didn't get my braces off and my contacts till my freshman year of high school.
Damn.
So like I was really bulgy. Like
Yeah.
in middle school, and I'm like,
I'm
can I have this dance?
I'm
And they were
hella
like,
picturing it though. I'm sorry.
no. You seen it? That's when we won a championship together.
What?
Seventh grade basketball.
With the braces?
Continue, bro.
Yeah, bro, I had braces that year.
Damn. Yeah, I don't
Long ass hair.
remember.
Long ass
I
hair.
had braces too.
Yeah, I did too. I did as well. But
Yeah.
what were you saying though about the holding her on the hips like in 7th grade?
Yeah, so like when it comes down to it, like that was the biggest thing. Like you could like hold him at like the hips, and you're like slowly just left, right, right. But like you were really in your bag if that slow dance came on, and y'all were like straight like hugging,
Yeah.
and then you're rocking left to right. They're like,
Mine was crazy though, because like
he's really about that.
you know how girls like
I'm like, your
develop
homies
like
should be like,
faster
I've
than guys.
seen that too.
Like you know how girls develop faster than guys. Like the
Mm.
girl that I had my first slow dance with was noticeably taller than me. So
that's
like,
what you meant. Okay.
yeah,
Someone else?
yeah, no, like you know, like they like get taller and shit. Like before
I was
guys.
short too in middle school.
Yeah, like the girl was like way
I was like
taller
Rob's
than me.
height.
Huh?
I was like Rob's current height in middle school.
Okay.
I was short.
No, but
Not short.
Hey,
Hey.
short king season.
yeah,
Oh, bro.
was noticeably taller than me, and I was just like looking up at her. I was like, damn, like I can't believe I'm doing this shit right now. Like I was like, I honestly that might have been the first time
First time what?
getting bricked up.
Hey, were you guys in?
You wouldn't know. You got bricked on the slow dance?
I said might have. It's
But like
possible.
during the hug or arm's distance?
It was like it wasn't arm's distance, but the
That's-
hands were on the waist, and I was just like, damn, I made it. I was like, I'm really doing this shit.
How old were you guys when you guys first like grinded on a girl?
Oh, that was my freshman year of college. Or no, of high school. Excuse me. Freshman year of high school.
Yeah.
I was like
Ours
13,
was, like, the
13
same
14.
year. Ours was like the same year in high school.
No, what do you mean?
What do you mean? Nah, what you mean? We did everything together in high school.
Yeah, in high school, but I'm pretty sure my first time was like in middle school. I
Yeah.
played like this basketball league.
And you guys were grinding at the basketball league
Bro,
at halftime or what?
We had this. We had
Can
this-
you explain before that?
Yeah.
I want you to explain the concept of your intramural league.
Okay.
Of your recreational league. Do you know what this shit was, Busy?
No,
Like
no.
the fact that we
It
have a demographic outside of California, like I hope this shocks them when they hear it, because I've described it to people
Yeah.
as what it is, and they're like, "What do you mean?" So I'm gonna let you describe.
Yeah,
it.
let me
I'm
hear it.
gonna
I
let
mean,
you
like,
describe the
there's a
league
bunch
here.
of like youth basketball leagues, right? I played NJB. Like me and Ronnie played this league called NJB. I played like AAU for a few years, but then there was also like this local league that's mostly just in California. Like there's NorCal teams and there's SoCal teams.
What was it called?
And it was called the Asian League. So you actually had to be part Asian to play. Like we tried to get our Indian boy to play, Gokul. They wouldn't let him play.
Isn't India in Asia though?
I know, but he didn't
Yes.
count. He had to be East Asian,
Wow. Wow.
So, like,
Crazy.
like Filipino, Chinese, Japanese. He had to be one of the light skinned Asians to play.
Really?
Yeah, it's like when you explain it, like it
Isn't that
sounds
low key out of pocket?
it sounds hella racist.
what if I was like
It's aggressively racist.
what if I was like
Aggressively racist.
What if we were
Like,
like
in the
you-
moment? I was
yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, he's an Asian league." All the homies were in Asian
Yeah,
league.
everybody-
But I'd
like,
be on
everyone
the
was
sideline
playing-
like,
everyone was playing Asian League?
"Oh, Ronnie, you're
And then
Asian."
like,
I'm like, "Not
we'd
enough."
go back we'd go back to like our high school team. We'd have like some white boys and like some black dudes on our team. And I was like, oh yeah, we're just playing like this Asian league. They're like, what the fuck? Like, remember Michael Boyle was like, one time he's like, what the fuck are you guys playing, bro? Like this shit's hella racist.
like, we're gonna go start a black league. we're gonna fuck y'all shit up. What?
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, but the Asian league,
I would fuck everyone.
the Asian league had,
I mean, that is the NBA.
so like,
That's the
they would
NBA.
hold
and
tournaments.
Luke Kennard.
They would hold tournaments in like cities all around California. So like there would be
Luca.
there'd be tournaments in like SF, Sacramento, LA, like San Jose and shit. And then all these teams from California would like travel to like each of these tournaments. So like you play the same teams basically, but everyone stays in the hotel. And the hotel, like at the hotel, they hold like a social,
Oh shit.
and then they have like a DJ,
Yeah.
and then like badass little
Oh, bro,
kids.
it's crazy.
All the badass little kids like go to the like just having a time.
Were you like
Like-
11, 12?
One of the teams' names were legit ninjas too. Like they're
Yeah,
playing
my
into
team
every
my
state.
team's name was the Ninjas.
There was zebras.
There was zebras in San Jose.
Wow.
There's like Yeah, there's a bunch of
One
teams.
of our homegirls played on like the Megan played on.
She was on Ninjas too.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she
Is it
played
co-ed?
Ninjas.
Co-ed team?
Or you had a girls team and a guys team. So
Oh,
then,
okay.
But like
so then
they would
that's
just
where
turn
that's what
up
happened.
they would
with
just
the
have
socials.
tellies, bruh. They would just throw hotel parties in middle
Yeah.
school. They're like 8th graders traveling, no
I mean, like
parental.
the high schoolers would go too.
Yeah.
But like you could go as a middle schooler.
What the?
So then you're just like
Yes,
you're just
bro.
like pulling up like in this like hotel DJ party like, and just like everyone's just grinding, bro.
Bruh, the first time I ever grinded on a girl, and it was high school. I think it was the first dance. Homecoming's like the first dance that they have, right, in high school. Like first dance of the year.
Wasn't it like Sadie's?
Sadie's
No,
is
Sadie's is
Sadie's
in
is
February.
spring.
Sadie's is
It's like
spring.
spring or
Sadie's spring.
February or something.
Yeah, first dance that I ever had where I grinded, and I'll never forget one of my boys. Shout out Jamal Jackson. That man was like, "Hey, bruh, you gonna hit the dance floor, and this is what you gonna do." I was like, I don't know how to do that. It's like, it's all good. Like, just lean back and I'll hold you up.
You got held up your first time?
Yes.
You
yes.
held me up my first time.
I don't know.
I never dapped you for that.
I don't know if this is like a Bay Area thing only, but like one of the biggest rites of passage growing up when you're on the dance floor at a school dance is you have to grind on a girl. You have to lean back, and one of your boys has to hold you up,
Gripping you by the pits.
and your back is perpendicular to the ground.
They're gripping your armpits.
Yeah, they're
gripping
literally
the shit out of your
holding
armpits.
you. It's the greatest trust
Their
fall of all
fingers gonna
time.
smell like your BO, but it's good because that's brotherly love, right?
But that's literally trial by fire, getting baptized on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Like that.
And then the girl you're dancing with has to be held up from the front from her.
Yes, and
homegirl.
the girls like
Wow.
holding.
Yeah.
They're holding hands, and then it's just like, it's
yeah.
Damn,
like-
those
it's
are
like a-
kind of crazy
like a
days.
table. It's like a
the thing, bro.
table.
Like we lived in a bubble. Like,
Yeah?
like it wasn't like as like wild and as like you would think it could normally be accepted. Like there were times.
Yeah, at least,
did
like,
you-
our
did You remember?
schools-
You remember
yeah.
there was a couple in high school. I'm obviously not going to drop names, but there was a time where there was someone grinding on one of our homies. And it was just regular, like they were just enjoying the time at their
A
dance.
girl or
Yeah, she was
Okay.
grinding on. Well, yeah, she was grinding on him at the dance, and her friends were like, two of them were standing over there, like this is such a bad look for her, and they just came, and they're
like
like
judgmental.
Yeah, they came. They're like, okay, come on, like we gotta go, and she's like, what? Like,
Honestly,
they
like-
grabbed her, but like that shit was like, if you was like that's why our high school was like weird, bro. Like,
Yeah.
if you were like grinding on someone, like people were like, oh, they was grinding.
For
And like
me,
it's,
like-
it's a combo.
It's a compliment, actually. Like
It was a convo though. It was in like just
It-
common ground.
Yeah.
Just high school. I feel like that's just high school though.
I think, but though, like
But it
Just
was
let me
more.
freak
It
my
was.
shit in. Just let me freak my shit in peace.
I feel like
And
it's
then
like
go to third period.
for us. It was like at my high school. It was like
My shit at recess.
at my high school. It was a compliment. Like if a girl could dance hella well, like they're like, oh, like she's got gigs. Like she can really dance.
Gigs is crazy.
Gigs is crazy.
Gigs
Yeah,
is
like she's got
crazy.
gigs. Like she can dance.
Shout out gigs.
Shout out gigs. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I also feel like that just goes with a lot of things. Like girls being able to dance. I feel like that's also like just a good look. So
That was a great look.
absolutely,
It was one of the greatest looks.
It was one of the
It
greatest
still is
looks.
one of the
It's
greatest
still
looks.
the
You like
greatest.
establish like it's like a little check mark of like credibility as like, oh, he's got that dog in him.
It's like, yeah,
But,
like
like-
he might be able to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's a lot. It's hella fun, honestly, reminiscing with you guys. Like, just I feel like we went like through our childhood all the way up to like early years of high school, and like there's so much shit. Like even after high school, I think about some of the times that me and you had together in college.
Yeah, crazy.
Like broke as fuck.
Wow, the broke times are crazy, bro.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Like
We've had some down bad moments. Like blessed to have to have money in the bank account.
strugglenomics.
Yeah,
Strugglenomics.
Strugglenomics 101 was real, bro. Y'all have some of that. Bro, one of mine was disgusting, bro. It was one of the homies' birthdays. Like this is like we're just talking about like how broke some of the brokest moments we've had. I was at 7-Eleven, like the 7-Eleven, like right where everyone went to in college.
The one with Big Mama.
Yeah, the one with Big Mama.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
a cashier. Shout out Big Mama, or Frank.
I got a funny ass story about her after I let you go your stuff.
Yeah, but broke his story, bro. Pulled up and like really, I was only working like my jobs I was working were just summer internships, like towards my career and stuff.
Mhm.
And like luckily those were like well paying, but like I would kind of just have to like ration those funds throughout the like time until my next summer internship. Other than like the 1 year I worked in an Italian restaurant. Anyways, fucking down bad. Didn't have much in the account. It was a homie's birthday at midnight. Classic tradition. What does everyone always do when it's the homie's birthday at midnight in college? You're
Ice
getting him
him.
an ice. You're getting him a Smirnoff ice. You're icing him at midnight. Stupidest fucking tradition ever, but we've all been iced a million times.
Yeah.
Getting him that. I go with my homegirl. and it's just both of us going. She didn't have like she was like a year younger than me. She just didn't bring her purse because we were just all chilling at our house. We get there, and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm getting a Smirnoff Ice, and then she's like, oh, I want this chocolate bar real quick. Do you mind grabbing that for me? She didn't have her wallet, so I was like, oh yeah, bet. It was $1. I check out. Keep in mind, a Smirnoff Ice is $3. I check out, and my card gets declined. So if you do the simple math real quick, that's $3 plus $1. And then I check my account. I'm like, oh, this is hella embarrassing. It must, like the card must be acting up or whatever. I check my account. I had
damn well that card wasn't acting up.
I had $3.05 in my account, but I was like, well, I did come here to get this Smirnoff Ice. So I look at her. I'm like, I can't get you this 99-cent chocolate bar right now. You're going to have to put that back.
That's crazy.
And then we checked out. We had to walk 3 blocks back. She didn't say one word to me, bro, the entire time. She's like, and then like right as we're walking through the door, she was like, you didn't have $4 in your bag. I was like, honestly, where was your dollar?
When I needed you most.
You get your own damn chocolate bar. I'm not even drinking this shit, man.
Dude, I just
love my homie. I'm gonna give him this ice at midnight.
I got
You got a Smirnoff Ice.
You gave your entire net worth to your homie Smirnoff.
Happy birthday, bro.
But you know
here's everything.
Here's everything I have.
Listen, that's actually a prime example. That's a prime example of like how like we rationed like our funds in college. It was either alcohol or food. Like it was Smirnoff Ice or chocolate bar. I still remember this one time too. Yeah, actually one of my fucking most brokest moments when I was hanging out with you was is it just being around you that
Hey, what the fuck are you doing? My direct deposit is hitting right now.
it's just being around.
Well, maybe that's because
that shit's contained.
We're both financially blessed right now. Maybe what goes around goes around.
Crazy. No. I don't know. You're the common denominator in every
Are you
situation.
gonna tell me that was the only incident you had where you had to call?
Nah, every other time it was the card machine that was broke.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, it was
You just had a witness that could call you out on our shared podcast years later.
Nah, there was this one time where it was me and Ronak. We were going to our homegirl's birthday party up in the hills in San Jose.
Graduation.
Yeah, excuse me, graduation party. And we go to like a Safeway or like a Lucky's, one of those stores that was like down the hill from the house that we were about to go to. And there we are. We see like a pack of what was it called? Like Smirnoff Ices.
A little Smirnoff. They didn't have the singular, so we
it was
had
like
to get the case.
the multi-flavored ones too,
but
right?
we had to get the case.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had to get the case. So like we go, we get to the cashier and like we're about to pay. And we see that it's
Boozy was 21 at the time, and
Yes.
I wasn't, and I didn't have a fake,
Yeah.
so we needed Boozy for it.
Yeah, exactly. For context, I'm like a few months older than Ronak. So I was about to pay. She rings me up, and it was like way more than what I had in my bank account. I don't even remember the amount. It must have been like
$14.
$14.
Way more.
Way more than orders of magnitude more than my current net my net worth. Substantially more than I've ever held in my life.
You never held a 20.
As a 20. I've only heard about them. But yeah, it was $14 and I'm like, oh shit, like my card has an issue. I'll be right back. And I go to Ronak. I'm like, hey, fuck, like this shit's $14.
And we tried using my card, and they said the name on the card has to match the ID.
Yeah.
So we couldn't use my card.
Yeah.
So what happened next?
So I was like, all right, fuck, like let me step out. I gotta call my mom real quick. I was like, hey mom, like I'm with my friend right now. Like we're trying to eat some food. But like I don't have $14 to get the food. And I'm really the only one here that's, just sitting here looking at everyone eating.
But she was on the road, so she couldn't run the funds right away. Shout out to Boozy's mom, though.
Shout out to my mom. Yeah, shout out to my mom. I guess if you listen to this, you're going to find out that you've bought me alcohol before. Inadvertently. But yeah, I was like, Mom, please, like I'm sitting here. I need food. She's like, all right, don't worry, Chibu, I got you. She sends me the $14 once she's able to park, and then I go back inside, get back in line. Everyone's like looking at me kind of funny. I pay, and then we walk out. But yeah,
no.
Is that not it?
No.
Is that not it?
We thought the funds came once.
No.
We went back a second time.
No way.
This is over the span of like the 30 longest minutes of my fucking life, bro. We're just sitting there, and I'm 20 at the time too, so I can't even be like, oh yeah, we trying to get this booze. So we go back, and Boozy's like, oh yeah, it probably hit by now. But we went back, and he goes and tries to pay again, and the same cashier is like, yeah, sir, it's still getting declined. And so there's a new set of people in line that are like, oh, this motherfucker already got his shit declined. So we went back. So we went back out to the parking lot, and we're just sitting there like hands in our pockets, like replying to homegirl's graduation, who now at this point we are late for it. We're like, oh yeah, we got caught in traffic. We gonna be there soon. And we go back, and then Boosie's like, yes, it hit my account. Runs back. We go back in, run out, and then like, bro, I don't think we said a word to each other that car ride back. We're like,
I think we said we'll never speak of this ever again.
and here we are putting it out for the world.
Honestly, though, I don't remember
It's
much of that
because we're in
story.
a
I think it was a
place that we're-
suppressed memory.
Yeah,
It's a
I think it's 'cause
suppressed
we're-
memory.
I think it's because we're in a place where it's like, oh, you can look back and laugh on it. It's not like we're like
You're supposed to be able
resonating. It's like, man, I had $3. I only got $2.50 now.
Nah, that's funny.
$14. They were taxed.
I think everyone should go through college as a broke college student because it builds some fucking amazing character, and it's honestly like it's kind of fun. It's just fun.
It is, because I think like if you do happen to work your ass off or whatever your situation is, to fall into, or at least just it's gonna more likely be from working your ass off, as like us have, like the three of us have like been in that situation, like where you now have your own income and now you have your own sense of like pride in your financial setup, and obviously with the fucking 99% of room to still go because you want to keep going out. I think it makes you appreciate the trenches, the down battery, the struggle knowledge.
I agree. Also, I love you, Mom. Thanks. I appreciate that.
Shout out to all three of our moms.
Shout out to the moms. Shout out to the moms that were funding our lifestyle from an alcohol perspective. Continue.
I remember this one time so I was like one of my only friends in college, like with the fake.
Yeah.
And my bank account, like my mom could still log into it.
Yeah.
And then people would just like give me money to like go buy like 30 racks or something from like Rite Aid.
Oh, you were that dude.
Or like at least my like roommates were like giving me money for it. But like I would go get one, come back and be like, oh, we need another one. So go back again. Right? So I mean there's just like a few times where we did
Because
that.
you guys had a beer diet table and everything too. So
Yeah.
you're,
So just
you're
going crazy.
clearing
And then-
through those
yeah.
30 racks.
And one time I bought like 3 or 4 in an afternoon, separate transactions.
Yeah.
And then my mom
Can you
like
see what it says on there? Like it says like
well, it
30
says
rack?
no, it says Rite Aid. She's like,
Okay.
What the fuck are you buying from Rite Aid?
For the
Like,
exact amount.
I gave you some money for food. Like, what are you buying at Rite Aid?
groceries.
And why is it $21.85 every time?
What'd you say?
I don't remember what I said. It says, what did I say?
Rob's
bro?
parents have always been very,
Like to the T.
very to
By
the,
the book.
T. Very to the T. Like you can't really gloss it. Like
Mine too.
I don't know if you want
My parents are hella strict, bro.
for sure.
No,
mine
but
were,
then-
mine were all
but then
three
you
of
know-
ours were.
You know, it was
But yours were, I think, out of all the
Well,
the most like observant.
yeah.
But,
Bro,
like
growing up with like parents that were straight from Africa was an interesting ass experience as a kid that was going through like the American fucking culture. Like
Mhm.
I didn't have my first sleepover until sophomore year of high school. There were hella shit that I couldn't do. Couldn't watch Adult Swim.
Yeah,
Couldn't
me
like
too.
do hella shit. Couldn't play sports growing up. Obviously, still was hella athletic. I played in high school, but couldn't play growing up. Don't look at me that look. Don't give me that look.
running
bro-
fast is not athleticism.
Right. But I'm just saying, like, I resonate with you because having like ethnic parents
For sure.
it's hella stressful sometimes. Hella stressful.
My parents were a pretty solid medium of like being like definitely having like, and you both know like firsthand too, like my parents are like enforcers for sure. Like they want to make sure you're on your shit. I think like I'm pretty fortunate to have had like the slack that they cut too.
Yeah.
I was watching all the shows.
Did you get spanked as a kid?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Man, I used to get
Yeah.
my ass whooped.
You see my ass kicked.
I used to get my ass.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah, but-
like alarming. Like
Once you get old,
no.
once you get old enough though, and then like
you
mom,
can't-
you're like no.
Just enough.
You're like,
You're like no.
You start keep it up. You're walking backwards up the stairs into your room. Close the door.
Like damn, I'm hard.
You're like a little bit of a smile, like
yeah.
with the Matumbo finger wag.
No. Yeah, that was pivotal. That's
Oh,
pivotal.
yeah, I think we all have 3 great sets of parents as well.
Absolutely,
Individual,
yeah.
setups as well. Yeah, no, but Strugglenomics was Strugglenomics. What was crazy too is like my parents definitely don't know like the extent. Like I'm blessed to have like a family that's like well off, but like they just like we're all so good, and I appreciate the fact that like I gotta make my own dollar, and I gotta make my own like value and shit like that. They weren't just like handing me money, so. I think it would be hilarious if my parents like, you got declined for $4 at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, that shit's great. It's not the worst.
My pops would be like, get your bread up.
That's not my son.
Get your bread up, Ronak.
You also live like 10 minutes away from home for college.
so
So
Solid 20.
worst case.
Solid 20.
Yeah.
Well, that's what laundry was for. Busy knows.
Yeah, I used to go home and do laundry too.
Well, this podcast is gonna come out in after February, but I don't think we've said it on here. But happy Black History Month, boys.
Honestly, thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, I think we did say it, right?
I don't know if we said it. I don't know if we mentioned officially.
No, then he was like,
Well,
and then Boozy
can
was
you
like,
say
"Oh,
it-
do you have work off
You
or
got
something?"
a problem with me saying it a second time?
No, absolutely not.
Oh,
Just
no,
one,
we're
just one time too
we're
many.
just rounding it out.
One time too many. With
I don't
celebrating
think we actually released that episode. That was where we got the MLK clip from. But I don't think we actually released that episode.
And that was also in January.
That's right.
Martin Luther King Day.
Martin Luther King Day.
You're just combining all of them, huh,
Yeah,
Rob?
exactly. Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay. Fuck.
He said shit. We already said that shit. Really? What the MLK one just happened?
He said, y'all didn't say Happy Chinese New Year.
Way to Nashville no more.
But no,
Shout out to
honestly,
Nashville though.
I hella appreciate that, man. Like, good looking.
I just meant like in general, but yeah,
Yeah.
no, I mean you are black as well, so like
I am black. Yes. We love fucking stating the obvious on this fucking
no,
shit.
you said thank you.
Okay, and you said Happy Black
Well, so
History
I have a
Month.
question. So I was out last weekend when I went out.
Yes.
What are our collective thoughts on this? On just this situation right here. I saw a white man look at a white girl wearing happened to wear like an all black fit. She just had like a nice little like all black fit on. She had like a black leather jacket, like black shirt, black jeans, like, just a regular fit
Just all
for going
black
out. Solid fit. And he looked at her, and it took everyone a second to realize what he meant. But he just eyed her up and down. He's like, "Oh, are you wearing that because it's Black History Month?"
Was he serious?
Wait,
Dead
white,
ass
white
serious.
guy to white girl?
White guy,
Yeah.
to white girl. And she like laughed because she didn't get it at first.
Yeah.
And then like she eyeballed herself and she's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? What are you? How does that go through your brain? Like you're looking at a fit." And he saw it. He was like, "Like that's crazy."
This had to have been in the marina.
Right outside your favorite bar,
Which one is that?
Barbarossa.
Was it really
That's not
outside
the-
of Barbarossa?
that's not the
I don't think we ever
That's not
released
the
that
marina.
clip.
We didn't talk about that
we
shit
didn't release
either.
that
We
episode
did,
for
but yeah.
context.
No, we did.
Barbara-
We released the episode.
Did we?
Yeah, I think the episode's out. We were talking about
No,
Barbarossa.
it's true. That one is out. That
think
one
that
is
was
out.
like
That
our
one is
first
out.
one.
As a quick refresher, Barbarossa is a bar that rejected all 3 of us simultaneously. Well, they,
Yeah. That place also has black toilets downstairs.
They do. Don't ever gargle on this podcast again. But
And they have bondage. It's bad, bro. If that place was in Nashville, it'd be like, yo.
Nashville would be like, "Hey, chill out, bar." For context, this is also the bar that just like sprayed an innocent, chilling homeless lady outside. He's like, "Off my property, dudes," with a garden hose spraying like a poor old homeless lady. Yeah, no.
That's crazy. You think white people are throwing on all black fits in honor of Black
Barbarossa got to
History Month?
stop. Barbarossa got to start paying us to have us stop slandering them.
No.
On this podcast.
Do you think like people like the whites like are throwing on like all?
I mean,
You think they're throwing on all black fits to celebrate my month?
you seen what they did. You seen what they did with the black tiles the other year.
What they do with the black tiles?
The black tiles on the Instagram post.
squares.
Oh
The
yeah,
black
yeah,
squares.
yeah.
Well, that
yeah.
was for like.
That was like
What
a
were
whole,
y'all
like-
thought? What were y'all
yeah.
thoughts on that? I posted one to be.
I posted one too. I had to.
I posted one, but then like, you know what's like you do shit like that, and like
It's
I
like, what is it
posted-
for? Though,
And then
bro?
like
It's
a week later, I
awareness?
was like, the police are still out of pocket.
it's like it did. That didn't really do much.
I was like, systemic racism still exists. I was like,
It's like now I just looked at my Instagram feed and I got a random black photo of nothingness.
Yeah.
It was like I get it. It was like out of solidarity, and it's
Yeah.
like Yeah, people were out there. But I remember some people were posting it, and I was like, you don't believe in this shit.
Yeah, and then the worst part was like, motherfuckers were like,
There were some people posting it, and I was like, I know who you voted for. I know who you voted for in 2016.
Yeah.
Delete this shit right now.
motherfuckers were like, why aren't you posting it? It's like, what?
That's the thing too, because
Yeah.
it became like a peer pressure.
It's the
like,
virtue
you can-
signaling shit,
like,
bro.
you can
Like,
naturally, obviously support something like that was always what was so, not to like get like political.
No, it's good, bro. It's
But like
good.
that was what was always so like crazy to, and like the fact that you had to support a movement saying like Black Lives Matters, like I have to support. It's not just fucking common sense. It's not just fucking common sense that of course this matters. Of course their lives matter. Of course everyone's lives matter. Like you know, like you know what I'm saying? Like how is this even like the fact that that's what it's come to in the country where it's like you have to do it. Obviously a huge supporter of it, but it was just crazy where people were like, oh, if you're not doing this, you're not supporting. It's like, bro, of course I'm supporting. It's just like I don't need to prove it to you, but I do agree with the fact of using your platform to like speak out, because at some point you got to try anything, because clearly nothing's working.
Yeah.
And clearly the same horrible shit keeps happening to innocent people. But
yeah, it was worth a try. I mean, maybe you have like when we posted all the black squares, like something would have changed, but it didn't.
Yeah, hey, shit's still the same, man.
what would change it?
Fuck. Well, honestly,
This might be the heaviest topic we've had on this podcast.
no, we keep it light. We keep it light.
Yeah.
Light skin. We keep light skin. Honestly, ideal
Inviting cops to the cookout.
Or more just like colored cops.
more colored cops.
Yes, honestly though.
Honestly, speaking of cops, where's my drink at? You guys been following this whole YSL case? I want to talk about this. I do want to talk about
Ty,
this.
give him the context real quick.
So YSL, Young Thug, aka Slime, King Slime. There's currently a RICO case that's underway, and there's a bunch of counts against him, and he's facing a bunch of time in prison. And earlier this week, there was this guy named YSL Woody who essentially went in and was interviewed by cops and detectives and told on everybody.
Free Young Thug, by the way.
Yeah,
Free Young Thug.
Yeah, he free Young Thug. He told on everybody. He might as well have been telling on his mama and his grandma at the same time.
Literally, interrogation room video, he was saying, there's a murder tonight.
Young Thug said that?
No, YSL Woody. And like a leaked, like, I don't even know if it was leaked or if it was just made publicly accessible, but like a leaked interrogation room video where he's like, all right, pretty much like paraphrasing, obviously, y'all let me out of here and I'll get you everybody you want. And like,
How does this help Young Thug though?
it doesn't.
Well,
YSL Woody was trying to help YSL Woody.
Yeah.
Because he's in there under YSL, which YSL is in for a RICO case.
But there were two videos. I saw the one where he was telling on everyone, and then I saw the other one where it was just him and another detective, and that detective was essentially promising him that that information would never get out and be able to be tied back to him. And then that video of him telling him that was posted on the internet. And now, today, I saw that Young Thug's legal team had filed for a mistrial because of the way that information was released. So, Thug might be coming home.
Because someone tried to snitch?
Yes, but I think they might have been playing chess, not checkers. What if this was all part of an elaborate scheme?
Wow.
Oh, like the dude snitched on
On
purpose?
purpose. Because they
Knowing-
knew that they were going to
But
release
how would he be privy to like?
I don't know.
Well, maybe
I'm
maybe
just-
the
I just
cop,
wanted to find a way. I just wanted to find
maybe
a
that
reason to
cop
say
that
privy.
leaked it was maybe the cop that leaked it was YSL.
And that's how things have changed.
And that's how we.
Because the
That's how
cop
we
was
solve
white. The
that.
cop was a white
That's how we
guy.
fix this country.
That's how we fix it.
racism.
Yes.
So instead of having like, instead of having a narc that's like, oh, he's part of the gang, but he's actually a cop.
Yeah.
We have cops that are actually a
part of the gang.
Yeah.
or just really out here for the people.
Yeah. Yes. Either
Yes.
way,
Well,
that's the top. That's the kind of change.
So
That's
what's
the
the term?
change.
So what's the term for that? If a narc is the first scenario I laid out,
Yeah.
what's the term for this one?
The term for a cop that's actually part of the gang.
Or just for the, or just like for the people.
That's what we call a neighborhood hero.
That's a neighborhood hero.
We need a we need a one syllable.
One syllable.
Him.
Him. I think him. Yeah, I was thinking him.
Or her.
Him or her. But yeah, see, like that's the type of change that like we're looking to
them.
see. Like, if you're trying to take down organized crime, at least like be part of it.
Take it down from the inside.
You know what I mean?
That's a bar.
Take that shit.
It really makes no
Yeah,
sense.
you're trying to take that shit down. Be part of it.
Be part of it
man.
first.
Be part of that
or else
shit,
you
dude.
never really know what you're trying to take down.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
Mm.
In order to you keep your friends closer, your enemies closer. That doesn't really apply here. But anyways. Shit, we've been talking honestly, I saw that shit on, you know what else I saw?
What?
Bro, I gotta pull up this fucking
What is it?
I think I sent it to you guys before. Did you see the lady that got buried in an M&M case?
Nah, I haven't seen that.
Bro, I gotta pull up the exact yes, bro.
That's
We'll pull it up here for you guys to see as well.
that's hella weird.
Family said
So
their
random.
final goodbyes to their grandmother as she was put into the ground in an M&M casket. May she rest in peace forever.
You know how-
This is how she got buried, bro.
You know how hot I would be if like
Bro, that's gotta be fake.
No, bro. Look at this shit.
That's gotta be fake
What do you
or an
mean?
ad.
That's a whole ass casket.
you know how like
M&M is legit.
Is that
Bro,
Madam
Well, pull
Eminem?
up.
Like, did
can
she
you
invent
imagine the
Eminem or
funeral
something?
service and everyone instead of crying is just dead,
Weak as
laughing,
fuck.
weak as fuck?
Weak
like
as fuck. Like you're just like that's the last thing I'd want. It's like you're at your funeral and motherfuckers are in the crowd like
It's like, damn, that shit got me dead.
honestly, bro, but like that shit had me thinking though. Do y'all have like requests or stuff that are like for your funeral? Honestly, we should make a pact. Like as three homies, if any of us goes first, like these funeral requests, like it's on the other two to uphold for that person. Mine's easy. I gotta go out with a fresh one. I have to get a fade. Like if
fresh
I
cut.
die, bro, like 3 weeks without a cut, I swear I'd talk about more than just haircuts.
Well, when you die,
But-
your hair stops growing, doesn't it?
But if my shit's long, like if my shit's like, if
you-
I have like, if
you
I'm like,
die,
I get a cut
3
like every
weeks
2 weeks. Yeah.
You die 3 weeks post.
3 weeks, like I just happen to die,
That's
so
tough.
God forbid. Like I've told my barber, and like I he has an extra $50 from me for like just in case.
You already threw him $50 for that.
Oh yeah, he's got 50 in advance. I don't want him like at my funeral, like yo. So like,
wait, what
if
the
you
fuck?
see,
You
I don't
pay him
want to.
50?
Yeah, we're getting off topic.
What the fuck?
Nah, but this is before the price. This is before inflation.
Got the same barber. I don't pay him 50. I pay him 60. The fuck? That's fuck. I've known him longer than you. Continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, he
The
fucked with me though. He told me about it. He's like, yo, guess how much booty? You used to pay way less than me though.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Price went up.
Tell your story, bro. Come
Yeah,
on.
no, but pretty much funeral requests when I go out, I gotta get blessed with a fresh one. You would think it's because it's like for open casket. Like I'm gonna get cremated likely anyways, but like regardless, like before my shit gets like set ablaze, like I don't want people looking at me like, yeah, like he really was down bad. Like I want people to like see it and be like,
Damn, he was up.
damn, he was up. Like this is a tragic loss. Like I don't want people to like see me right before and they're like, everyone has their time. Like I want them to be like, this is insane.
This
Like
shouldn't have been his time.
This couldn't have been his time. Look at that fade. He just got
Yeah.
cut. Little did they know. My barber was cutting up a corpse.
Good God. I got inspiration because I saw this
Or
on
a DJ. Well, the last one. I have to have a live DJ at my funeral.
Absolutely.
DJ at my funeral.
Make it a celebration of life.
Ideally, a
celebration of
celebrity
life. So, what?
Oh,
Are
ideally,
you
a celebrity DJ.
Are you gonna bring up that nightclub thing?
Yes.
I just thought of that too.
We'll have to bring this video up, but I think the best one that I ever saw, that honestly, like I might have to do was guy had his funeral in a nightclub and they had his body like propped up
Like he
on
was
stage.
standing. Like he was standing.
He was
Oh my
standing.
God, I
and
saw
he had,
that.
he had the full Amiri.
Yeah, the whole full ass Amiri fit on.
He was dripped out.
With
People
the-
were like, "This is
with the-
mad disrespectful."
Yeah, with the shades.
With
and
the
his head
shit,
kept
yeah,
going like
yeah.
that. And
With-
the
I
man
think he
like-
might have had a bottle.
A little buckle.
Yeah, a little buckle. Yeah,
Little
he was
buckle.
really like last night in the club with the homies, and everyone was in the crowd just showing hella love. It was strange, but also I've never seen nothing like it. That's kind of lit. It's a crazy
That
way to
shit's
go out.
Creepy as fuck.
Crazy.
Bro.
Creepy as fuck.
It is creepy though. That is shit.
That
Really
shit's
Yeah.
hella creepy,
Creepy.
bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, should we record like videos like well in advance of like just us in like a suit and we're like talking into it? Like that shit would be jokes. Like I low key like want people like that's the perfect combo you have to go for at your funeral where it's like you want people to like have a good time, but like low key like y'all better be hella sad. y'all better be shook.
Yeah.
To be honest, I hope I don't wish sadness upon you, but like you better never recover from my life. No, I'm just kidding.
Just like a vlog.
Like I pop
Like
up, I'm
a-
like, what's good? They're
like
like, people are in tears, like, Roddick. I'm like, nah, I am dead. Like, fuck. I just want you to know, appreciate y'all pulling up for the boy one time. Hit my cash app.
It's like a pre-recorded, like required field for your will.
I'm in Nicaragua collecting the funds and the life insurance. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm really dead. I died.
Oh,
God forbid, of course.
absolutely. Yeah.
You know when you would have to fake your death though? Potentially. World War III's coming up, bro.
Oh, shit.
We might have to do something about that because there's
Should we
no
cut-
way I'm trying to get drafted,
Should we
bro.
cut? Like, I'm out. Where?
We have to be out.
Like, where though?
Man,
Like,
I'm
where are you
going-
going? Where are
Nick-
you going?
I will go.
Not like you.
Yeah.
Like, where are
I'm-
you going, bro?
I could go to Nigeria. I could go to fucking somewhere in South America. I can't.
I know your passport expired.
It's not. Honestly,
Hey, but this is World War III though. Like,
yeah, but
it's the whole world.
yeah, but I'm gonna go
Not
to
New Zealand.
I'm gonna
You
go
know they
to-
stay out of
Yeah,
shit.
fuck
Yeah.
New Zealand.
not
kidding.
not every
I'm just kidding.
not every country.
We love the
yeah,
Kiwis.
Shout out to the Kiwis.
Shout out to the Kiwis.
No, they just really stick to their own shit.
and that's cool.
fucking sick.
Yeah, trust me. World War III does not
I'm
mean every
coming.
country in the world is participating. All right, like
yeah, just the powers.
just the powers.
Just the higher.
so I'm
or
gonna
the-
go lay low
Where?
somewhere. Honestly, I don't know. I somewhere in South America or Nigeria,
Yeah,
but
I mean, you can't get drafted if you fake your death.
Honestly, if you really South America, just be staying out of shit.
that's what I'm saying, dude. Like honestly, like I'm like a first
they-
round.
That's probably we
They-
probably
they
sound
like-
ignorant. There's probably their own.
They fight their own shit.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
their own shit
Yeah.
going on for
Everywhere,
Sure.
like there's no perfect place. Everywhere fights their own shit.
Except New Zealand.
Yeah.
Honestly, like Canada don't be doing shit like that, do they?
I feel like honestly, like if like I was like a foreign country and like I had beef with USA, I'd be like, "Hey, fuck your brother too." Like,
Matter of fact, Canada right there. Yeah, get him,
no,
get him.
if I'm US, I'm like, he said that shit. Shout out to Canada.
I'd be down to fake my death and live out the rest of my life in Toronto, though.
In the
Toronto's
six?
clean, bro.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's way too close to America, though. Like Toronto's like right.
Yeah, but
Jamaica
I mean,
would be lit.
they wouldn't know I was there.
Isn't that technically a U.S. territory?
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know if it is.
I don't think so.
I don't have
think it
no
is.
Wi-Fi, so there's really nothing on my laptop right now.
I think
They just had theirs out, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take mine out.
If we do get drafted, though,
I've been looking at the internet browser, like little dinosaur with
we're
no
like
connection.
we're like primate. They'd put us on the front line, bro.
Well, shit. So what would be your? So you're getting out of getting drafted. How you getting out of it?
It's definitely bone spurs.
That's crazy. You on your presidential shit?
Yeah, you know me.
Honestly, like I said, that ACL I never got it fixed. I never got it surgically repaired.
Did
I
you not? Did you actually not?
No, I got it after I tore my ACL my senior year of high school. I immediately got it fixed.
Oh.
But that record's getting burned.
Yeah, I mean,
What about you? How you getting out of it?
I don't know. I mean, my sister's a doctor, so I might have to get her
You
to
don't
write
get a
me some
doctor-
papers.
I mean, I guess you could literally get a doctor.
I could get a You could get a doctor's note, right? Like, this guy is not fit to participate. He's mentally ill.
you be saying some sick
That's
shit.
crazy. That's crazy.
Honestly,
That's crazy.
Or just write my death certificate.
honestly, I might need that one. the fucking what's it called? The faking the death.
Death.
Yeah, that's the one that I might need. That fake certificate, and then I'm gonna be out to some tropical location.
You get life insurance
You'd
for
have
that
to get
too?
you'd have to honestly come up with like an elaborate disguise. Like you'd low-key have to get like a fucking face tat.
Oh
Mm.
wow! Honestly, if that meant yeah, I might get a face tat.
I might have to get that beard transplant.
If you had to
yeah.
get a face, tattoo, like you absolutely had to get a face tattoo, what would you get and why?
Wow, that's tough.
Like Drake's is subtle.
That's his mom's initials, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's interesting.
But you can really only pull that off if you're Drake.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's the most feminine face tat ever for like a male.
Like a face tat.
What did he get?
His
A heart?
His mom's like initials, like right here.
Yeah.
You know the face tats I do like though that are like subtle are the ones that like
Yeah.
follow your hairline like right here, like the little curvy part.
Like a rose?
No. It's like right here, the curve right here,
Yeah.
and there's like a word or something.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I would just get a fake hairline as an entire hair tat.
People get my...
Like the second my shit starts to recede, boom.
Oh, yeah. That's that SM... That's like
It's a face tat.
SMPP or whatever.
It's a face tat.
That's that Tory Lane's dad.
It's
Wow. Yeah, that shit's crazy.
His shit's
That's that
insane.
Carlos Boozer.
It's that Jalen Rose. You see
Jalen
Jalen Rose.
talking
Jalen Rose
about $100 for a
he
haircut?
said if you're not paying $100 for a haircut, you're out of pocket.
Dude, if haircuts are $100, I'm not getting a haircut.
I didn't get paid for Kobe to drop 81 on me. Bro. I'm about my bread, but I'm not on that NBA bread yet.
Yeah, I'm not paying $100 for a haircut, but like...
But you are paying 60.
Yeah, fuck you. That's an off-camera conversation.
I
But
actually gotta get out of here.
face tat, if I were to get one, honestly, it'd probably be like some type of word, like a small word, and it would probably be like on my cheek, like right here,
I get a wiener dog.
Damn, in the middle of your face.
probably
I get a wiener
I
dog
feel
on my
like
cheek.
I'd have to get it on the side.
on the side, like going down like this.
Yeah, because then anytime like you take someone looks at you straight in the eyes, and
That's
they're just like love.
It's like Post Malone's like always.
It's like always tired.
That
That's
shit is-
hurt,
that
bruh.
shit's hurt.
I hope he's okay. By the way,
Yeah,
hurt.
he
he was just at like All-Star Weekend and shit, and like Post Malone's been kind of scaring me with some of these performances. But I hope he's good. Fucking seems like one of the coolest fucking people ever.
Yeah.
Musically insanely gifted. Shout out to Post Malone. If you're watching this somehow, some way, what's good? What's good, Post?
Come fuck with us.
But also tap in. We love you. We love you. Hope everything's okay.
Oh my gosh.
Shit, man, we went over a lot today.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think we're all good? You think you're feeling pretty good? But
I'm feeling good about today. I think we're about like an hour. We're about in that hour. Yeah.
Yeah, we're about at time. We can wrap it up.
cool.
You got any closing thoughts before we get out of here?
Yeah. Well, shout out to the cop for helping Young Thug potentially get out of prison. We need
That
more.
was an entirely made up story, by the way.
No, it wasn't.
Wait, the cop actually might have helped him?
Well,
That's boo.
That-
No, I'm
that-
saying our theory.
theory.
that's the theory.
Our
That's
theory.
That's the
Yeah,
theory.
shout
if
out
it's
to-
true.
Yeah, shout out to the
Yeah.
cop.
Shout out to the malpractice that led to that video getting leaked. That
Yeah.
may eventually lead to Young Thug getting liberated. Free Young Thug.
Yeah, as you can tell, like we're huge fucking Young Thugs
He's
fans.
a revolutionary.
We study all the greatest writers of all time: Shakespeare, Young Thug, all the greats.
Young Thug walked so
Socrates,
Shakespeare could run.
You know, all of them. They're all in the same.
Timelines don't matter.
You know, that doesn't matter. So hopefully we get
Aristotle. Don't forget him.
Aristotle, Demetrius.
Yeah.
Sounds like he should be one of them. But yeah, you know, we're really hoping that Young Thug gets out. You know, we obviously have a bunch of fun every time we talk to you guys. You know, you guys make this shit worth it. So yeah, this is goodbye for now, but we'll see you guys next week.